Hi, welcome back to the Boiler Room. My name is Paige Falk, and I will be your host for this evening. Tonight we're talking about, once again, very important topics, and that would be anime. Not just any kind of anime, but anime superlatives. If you don't know what a superlative is, open up your high school yearbook, if you still have that, and look at where people ranked everyone else about, like, who has the best hair, who's the best dressed, the popularity contest. But tonight we're doing it with ever wonderful anime protagonists. Tonight we have two panelists next to me. They will introduce themselves.
Hello, my name is Sandi. I am a senior at Purdue studying microbiology.
And I'm Jack.
Anything else?
I thought you were going to introduce it. Okay.
No, you introduce yourself.
I'm a sophomore in the College of Science.
Yay.
And
all right.
There's absolutely no one behind the scenes. This is all done by us in the front.
Yeah. There's no one over there. Except for Michael and Lauren, who are running the entire operation. Yay. Thank you, Michael and Lauren. Ooh. All right. So tonight, let's meet tonight's candidates for our superlatives. We have Izuku Midoriya from My Hero Academia. We have Ash Ketchum, a fan favorite from Pokemon. We have Tanjiro Kamado from Demon Slayer. I'm not sure if I'm going to pronounce this one right, but we have Gon Freese from Hunter x Hunter. We have Eren Yeager from Attack on Titan. We have Sailor Moon from Sailor Moon. We have Light Yagami from Death Note. We have Edward Elric from Full Metal Alchemist. We have Naruto from Naruto. We have Goku from the Dragon Ball franchise. We got Monkey D. Luffy from One Piece. We have Jotaro Kujo from JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. We have Frieren from Frieren Beyond Journey's End. We have Itadori Yuji from Jujutsu Kaisen. We got Emma from The Promised Neverland. Denji from Chainsaw Man. He's my favorite. We have Ichigo Kurosaki from Bleach. And we have Saitama from One Punch Man. All right, let's get into the superlatives. First up, we have best hair. So, out of these candidates, who do you think has the best hair?
Best hair.
I'm going to start off with my favorite with the best hair is I'm going to have to go with Goku. Goku's got to have the best hair.
Not bad, not a bad choice, not a bad choice.
Yes. It's iconic. When you think of anime hair, the first thing that comes to your head is Goku.
Okay,
That's
but
very true.
One Punch Man.
But bro doesn't got no hair.
Exactly. He subverts it. Like, hair is just like a really overdone trope nowadays in anime. And I feel like it does a really good job of, like, changing it up,
Changing it up for he has no hair.
Yeah.
Honestly, I'd have to say Sailor Moon for me.
Oh, she does have some iconic
She
hair.
has, like, those locks that, like, extend all the way down. That's pretty awesome.
Yeah.
And I'd give second place to Goku.
Second, yeah.
Yeah.
Alrighty.
Who has the authority here? So
We have to come to a unanimous decision.
unanimous. So it's like the Supreme Court now.
Yeah, it's the Supreme.
Well, I'm
the
not
Supreme Court
budging.
is not unanimous,
I'm not budging.
bro. You're not budging.
Saitama or bust.
Oh my god.
Well, we have Goku 1, Goku 2. I think you have to come on our side, bro.
What's that word for when the Senate intentionally blocks?
Oh, gerrymandering.
Filibuster.
Filibuster. No,
Filibuster.
wait, gerrymandering is the other
This
thing.
podcast is not moving an inch
Motherfucker.
unless Saitama gets best hair.
Also, Goku has, a bunch of different hairstyles,
Yeah,
too.
and different hair colors.
And
as
different
well.
hair colors, depending on if he's, Ultra Instinct or Super Saiyan or whatever the other words are.
Just normal.
Or just normal.
Okay,
Yeah.
you guys are saying a lot of words. None of them are Saitama. I raise my case. I rest my case.
I think 2-1 is basically unanimous.
Are we gonna veto?
We are going to veto Jack's ass.
Yeah.
Yes.
I'll never forget this, but let's just forget this happened.
The thing with best hair though is the hard part is that it's hard to judge someone when they don't have the thing that you're judging.
Exactly.
Bro's got nothing.
True. Fair point.
Let's move on.
All right.
Let's move on.
We'll put best hair as Goku.
Yeah.
And it was a unanimous decision.
It was a
No
unanimous
one's civil
decision.
liberties were violated.
Yes. Everyone still has their rights. All right, next up we have drama king or queen. So, out of all of these, who do you think is the most dramatic?
This actually requires some like understanding of the show, I feel like.
Well, just take a look at them. Just take a look. Who looks the most dramatic?
Okay, if we're gonna talk about dramatic, I feel like it has to be one of the women.
Wow.
That's racist.
Racism against women.
I'm gonna have to go with Izuku Midoriya, just knowing, because I know the fact he's cried 34 times in the anime.
Really, you counted yourself?
No, I didn't count. I just know the exact number.
What page is this?
He's the first entry on the page.
Oh, yeah, well, I'm dumb.
Yeah, he's the first entry. I know he's cried 34 times, and he's very anxious.
Yeah.
Just look at those eyes. Look at those eyes. You could just tell.
I mean, I feel like, a case can be made for Denji. Look at that middle photo with like the chainsaws.
Oh yeah,
and
I have. He's on my shirt.
Hey, there you are. You
There
get
he
in
is.
that camera.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say light Yagami.
Light Yagami.
Just
He
look
is.
at this man.
He is very dramatic as well. That boy needs
He
help.
looks like I feel like he'd be the Jaden Smith of anime characters.
You're probably not wrong.
Wait, let me. Actually, you know what? I
Yeah,
can kind of see it.
I can kind of see it.
see it.
Light Yagami. He's, you know the joke about Death Note where it's just like have you seen the videos where it's like Death Note but there's no internal monologue?
Yeah, I've seen that in the video, and he's just like in his room, fucking screaming like, "I am justice."
I am God, and he like without the monologue, it's just like 3 minutes of straight silence of two people just staring at each other.
That's hilarious.
I agree with you
Yeah,
that.
look at the
Yeah.
become god of the new world, eliminate all evil people.
Yeah, bro's a little dramatic. Like, bro, you're 17, chill.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah. All right, we're
Awesome.
gonna give to Light. Yeah.
Are we keeping score? That's one for me.
We're not keeping score.
Why not? I feel like I've just bested you guys.
That's not very cash money of you.
Okay, moving on.
Moving on to most likely to be TikTok famous.
I feel like Light Yagami would have been a good choice for this one too. Now I'm kind of rethinking it.
Well, I mean, multiple people could get that kind of thing. I don't think.
You can give the same superlative twice?
Nah. I don't
Nah.
No, I feel
Nah.
like you gotta like cross them off the list once they get one.
Yeah,
All right,
'cause the
yeah.
same- yeah, no.
Fuck
Wait,
you,
do we
Light
have-
Yagami.
Do we have more characters than we have superlatives?
I think so.
Or do we have like an equal amount?
I think we have more characters than superlatives.
Let's just keep it interesting. Let's just.
Yeah.
Honestly,
I-
I think. Yeah, sorry. Go ahead.
I want to give it, just based off of pure looks,
Yeah.
to Sailor Moon.
Oh, that's a
Oh,
good point.
yeah.
Yeah.
But I was thinking
She would definitely have a link tree in her.
she'd have a link tree in one of her bios.
Her coffee account. Her Ko-Fi account, or whatever the fuck it's called. What were you going to say?
I was going to say Monkey D. Luffy.
Monkey D. Luffy?
Yeah, from Luffy. Yes, Luffy from One
Yeah.
Piece.
He would do mukbangs.
Feel like he's just very childish, and there are a lot of childish people on TikTok. So
That is very
so that's
true.
my case
Yeah.
for One Piece.
I agree with you on that one, but I think Sailor Moon just based purely on looks.
Fair.
Because, like, look at her. She looks like she would be, like, a TikTok dancer.
Yeah, that's in terms of looks. I agree with you.
Mm-hmm.
What do you think?
You know what? I have to agree. I have to agree. Sailor Moon.
Sailor Moon.
Alright, Sailor Moon it is, then.
Sailor
Sailor
Moon.
Moon.
will be
Cross
our-
that one off the list.
All right.
Wait, is the character literally named Sailor Moon?
No,
Or isn't
her
that-
name is something I can't. Usagi
Yeah.
Tsukino. I think that's her. That's how you pronounce that.
Let's see.
Because I'm pretty sure in the show they're all like sailors.
Sailor. There's like Sailor Neptune and Sailor Pluto, Sailor Venus. I didn't watch the show. I just know that.
Yeah. Usagi Tsukino, I think is how you say it.
Yeah. She's adorable though. Look at her.
She's
You just want to
16.
give her pats on the head.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay.
So yeah.
Bro.
all
Did you
right.
want to elaborate on that? Like, beat the allegations a little or not?
I said just give her like pats on the head.
if like you could reach.
Shut up.
Wow, roasted.
Wow, I'm getting roasted on my own episode. All right, next we have best smile. I tried to put one where everyone's smiling, and honestly, I don't know who I want to go with because there's like a few that I'm like
Yeah.
that have great smiles.
I think Itadori Yuji personally.
Yeah,
I mean,
he's
just look
he
at
is
that
a
face.
ball of sunshine.
Just look at that face,
Look
man.
at that face. Right next to him, like being super angry too.
Yeah, that's what makes it even better.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he's a ball. I'm stuck between Itadori and
Mhm.
Tanjiro.
What page is that?
Tanjiro is page 2.
Page 2.
Yeah.
He's not smile, or he's like.
Nah, I think
He's not
like
smiling.
in 2 of the 3 he's not smiling.
That is true.
And in the one that he is smiling, it's just like a casual smile.
That is true.
Whereas with
Itadori, he's like, he's a
Yeah,
baby.
So do
It's
we
just
want to rank
vibing.
it based on like the intensity of the smile or like the frequency of the smile? Because like
Both.
if he has a really good
Both.
smile, what if he's like a really grumpy guy? He doesn't smile that often.
Oh no, Itadori's a ball of sunshine,
yeah.
What? Oh,
and so
I think-
Tanjiro is also a ball of sunshine.
really? They don't have like traumatic
Oh no,
backstories
they
and shit?
do. They do. Trust me, they do.
Yeah.
I mean, like Tanjiro, his family dies, and then Itadori is possessed. But like, okay, Itadori, that's his own damn fault.
Okay,
I
you
think-
know
I
what? The
think it should be
tiebreaker is going to
Itadori.
be who has went through more trauma.
Oh no. My roommate is like, you can't spoil anything on your podcast tomorrow. You can't. And I'm like, now we're getting into spoiler.
No, we need to objectively measure human suffer.
human suffering.
Yes,
If we're going with human suffering, I'm gonna have to go with probably Itadori.
Itadori.
But like, this is best smile, not who has the
Yeah,
most
exactly.
trauma.
What is
That's
this
like-
third panel? What
Oh,
is-
that's after someone is killed right in front of him,
Oh, okay.
and he's pissed the fuck off, and then he proceeds to hand that monster his ass. So
Hell yeah. Hell
Okay, Itadori it is.
Yeah. Awesome.
Itadori.
Yeah, awesome.
yeah. All right, Itadori, best smile and also most traumatized.
Mhm.
I spelled that wrong. Fuck. How do you? Oh.
Do you feel like there's actual like hardcore anime fans who are like listening to these rankings and be like, "That's not the right character.
Oh,
Yeah.
for sure.
Naruto would never."
Yeah. I think Itadori is a great smile, but I still think at the top of mine is Tanjiro, just because I love Tanjiro. He's I don't know, man. All right. Next up, best dressed. I have not thought about this in the
That
slightest.
is tough. All of them.
They're all
like,
kind of
have
dressed like
arguments.
shit. Like they're all wearing like Halloween costume type beat.
They're anime characters, my guy.
I know, but if you're giving them the superlative, like based on the premise that they're in a high school somewhere, like they would not be winning awards.
Most of them aren't in high school. I mean, Izuku and not Tanjiro. I don't fucking know. I don't know, man. If I'm having to be honest,
Like if you went to high school with one of these people, who would you vote?
probably Jotaro. He's kind of drippy as hell.
He looks like he's gonna tell me not to come to school.
Damn, what are you implying?
He's 17. He does not. Is he 17 in any of these photos?
I honestly have no idea. I do not watch JoJo's.
You know, I can see how Jotaro.
He's kind of drippy.
Yeah,
he's
yeah.
he's got drip.
Yeah, for sure.
He's got the
You know what? Have some respect for my boy Monkey.
Monkey D.
Monkey D.
Luffy.
That straw hat, man.
That straw hat's iconic though.
It is iconic.
It's icon.
And look at those abs.
Oh
is
yeah,
that-
he does have those.
but that's not part of the dress, though.
No, it's not.
Best dressed.
Best dressed.
Okay, but look at
Exactly.
that scarf thing he's got around his waist.
No.
What is that
I
there
don't know.
for?
But what the fuck is going on with those pants though?
No.
They're like
The-
they're like
Which ones? The blue ones?
yeah, the blue ones in the second photo. They're like fluffy on the bottom.
Yeah, it's like, you know, with boots, they're like fluffy on the top.
Top, yeah.
He's wearing like boot pants.
Keep
Bro's
his knees
okay.
warm during the winter.
Okay, here's why Luffy is not best dressed. Is bro's got his dogs out all the time.
And like that's you're not into that.
No,
You're not
hell
for
no.
that.
That's nasty shit. Bro, you're a pirate. Put some boots on.
I think Jotaro from JoJo's takes it personally.
Yeah, I agree with you.
Yeah.
Has an aloof nature and quiet. I'm telling you.
Yeah,
I would
that
not
is
want to
true.
go to high school with Jotaro.
You know, I wouldn't want to go to high school with Jotaro either, but I know nothing about him.
You have to give credit where credit is due, right?
Yeah. You know, you may be a little sus, but like you got the drip.
He's not getting past the metal detector, man.
What did you go to a school with a metal detector?
I didn't, but I
Okay.
felt like maybe one of you guys did.
I didn't.
I did not. No.
I did not.
Damn. Fine, I'll consent to having my liberties violated. I'll let you guys take the. You got the 2-1. I'm outnumbered here.
Are you sure? You still don't want to make another argument for Monkey D. Luffy? I want to be king of the pirates.
I mean, look at his robe. Look at his robe. The all white, clean, classic.
This is pretty classic, yeah.
Does that change?
No.
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 He lost the hat.
Why am I here? Okay, you know, moving
Why am I
on.
here? You won with Light Yagami.
Yeah.
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 You're still in the game.
Yeah,
Mhm.
you're still, yeah. All right, so we got Jotaro. Also, I found out while I was doing this that apparently there's multiple JoJos in JoJo's Bizarre Adventure.
Damn.
Yeah, it's like a Doctor Who type of thing, maybe.
Or they're all
I
multiple.
I think it is like a Doctor Who type of thing. It's like a generational thing.
Yeah, I had no idea. All I know is they got stand user.
She's the host, by the way. Like she
I don't
came
know.
up with the topics.
I came up with the topics. I don't know everything about anime. All right, ready to move on?
Ready.
This is a very important topic in anime. We got best glow up. This is insanely important to
Alright.
animes. I tried to include a lot of, at least like the glow up of, or like older versions of the characters if they had a glow up at the very least.
I mean, my initial thought is Goku, just because he changes so much, from like his early days of training until he becomes a Super Saiyan. It's
Yeah.
not a spoiler. Everyone knows that.
Everyone fucking knows that.
But if we're talking about best glow up in terms of looks, I feel like there are more characters that can be thrown into the mix.
I want to go with the best glow up being Eren Yeager, even though I think he's insanely ugly cause I don't know why, but I think he has a really good glow up.
Wait, so like you're talking about like in his Titan form?
No, the first image is him at 15, the second image is him at 19. The third image is him in his Titan form, which is ugly as shit, but like
Is that what you were talking about, or were we talking about the other two forms? As
we're
well?
talking about these two pictures of him like as a human.
So glow up from like young human to older human.
Yes.
Okay, not like all the way
Did you
through.
just say from young human,
Human
to
to
old?
old human.
Young human. Yeah, that's how it works.
This is what he looks like when he's
That's
40.
how time works, bro. I know my
I'm gonna
stuff.
say I'm gonna throw in my 2 cents. Izuku.
Izuku
Izuku.
has a good glow up.
Yes, he does. Look at him. He goes from this, uptight schoolboy to this scraggly fucking.
Kinda looks-
His villain. He literally he went through his villain arc.
What's that thing in Star Wars? Like the ones with the hoods and the red eyes.
Jawa.
Jawa.
Yeah.
He goes.
Yeah.
He goes
fucking
His Jawa arc.
his Jawa arc.
His
Yeah.
Jawa
Yeah.
arc. That's what the new Star Wars will
Wait,
have.
and this all happens in over the course of a year because
Yeah.
you said 15 to 16.
Yeah, over the course of a
Wow.
year.
Look at the drip.
I mean he is kind of. I think while he's in his villain arc, I don't think he showered for an entire month. Just saying.
He had to do it for the aesthetic.
For the drip.
Honestly, I have to be with Jack on this one.
Oh,
I think
this is-
Izuku is.
Yeah. You know, yeah, I think
I think Izuku
I'm gonna
has
have
it.
to agree with you on that one.
Like if we're just comparing only the human forms, it's like I think
Yeah.
Izuku
Izuku.
takes it. Yeah.
He went from a boy to a man
In 1 year.
in 1 year. That's what war will do to any child. All right, next up we got Class Clown.
Class clown.
Class Clown.
Oh, Goku for sure.
Goku.
For sure. Personality. Oh yeah. Personality wise, 100%.
I don't know.
He's hilarious, super funny. Like he's intense, very much so, but he also has a very funny and lighthearted side to him as well. I'm strongly Goku on this.
Strongly Goku.
Yeah.
If we hadn't voted for Itadori before, I would have given this one to Itadori, but instead I want to give this one to Luffy
From One Piece.
from One Piece.
Wait, who was I initially? Oh, I wanted to give him best dressed.
Luffy, you want to give Luffy best dressed. You know the funny thing, while I was looking it up, my favorite thing is while I was on the Dragon Ball wiki, one of the things that they said about Goku is that he possesses no negative feelings or thoughts.
Exactly.
Which I think was absolutely hilarious.
Exactly. Like, you know, like he's just a happy guy, and happy people are funny
Yeah.
people.
He just wants to, what's it called? Hadouken. He just wants to
He wants
drop.
He wants to
He
just
get strong, big muscle.
yeah.
Yeah.
Okay,
but-
I'm just going off of the descriptions you gave.
Yeah.
So,
I think, well, in terms of the descriptions, let's see.
I did my best, guys.
We appreciate that.
Yeah.
At least I do. I don't know about Jack, but I appreciate it.
Yeah. Me and my roommate spent a long time on this. Thank you, Mia, if you're watching.
Yeah, shout out Mia,
Yes.
wherever you may be watching this, in like lecture or something. See, so when like for Goku, right? It says energetic, kind-hearted, and then also emotionally immature. Those are all like class clown like attributes.
Yes.
Whereas if you look at the attributes for Luffy, it's like
Childish, lacks common sense. Like, the thing is, the only form of One Piece I've ever watched is the live action, and Luffy was so funny in that.
Yeah.
So I don't know about the anime. I'm sorry to anyone who's watching this who is like, fuck you. Okay. Sorry. But like, he's so entertaining. He's very silly.
I think, but like,
I think we should give it to Luffy then.
I agree with Jack.
darn, I've been outnumbered.
Outnumbered?
That's right.
Yeah.
Alright.
I mean, he is very funny though. You agree though?
Yeah,
You've
yeah.
seen like things like that.
I think he's fine.
Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna. All right, we are gonna take a short little intermission break. This episode is brought to you by the Purdue Dining Courts. Dining courts are hiring. Please apply to a dining court. I want to be able to eat. Thank you. All right, back to this. Next up, we have most likely to change the world.
Ash.
Ash Ketchum.
Yeah, dude.
He's trying to catch them all.
Exactly.
His goal is he wants to be the very best, like no one ever was.
Exactly.
That
That's
is
his
true.
goal.
That is true.
You'd have to have that mindset if you want to change the
Okay,
world.
but is he gonna change the world in the process of becoming the very best, or is he just gonna leave the world in the exact same state as it was?
I think he
But he's gonna be
he
making
did
it better.
he
He's
did
making it
leave
better.
he did leave the world at the same.
Yeah,
He's not dead. He's not dead. I promise.
Have you heard the theory that like Ash Ketchum, like the entire series is just like his fever dreams and he's like a dying cancer patient?
Is that on Game Theory?
I don't remember, but I heard it
is
somewhere.
That is wild. I mean, it would explain why he's been 10 for the past like 30 years.
It's like darn.
He did win the like championship though.
How are you gonna say
Yeah.
a 10-year-old is most likely to change the world? Like in the future? Are we
Hey,
talking about in
man,
the future
hey,
or
man,
like?
have you ever seen
as
The
of-
Last Airbender, bro?
He was 12.
That's 2 years all apart. That's not that much of a difference.
Listen, I don't think a 10-year-old kid with anger issues and a Charizard is gonna beat the Avatar.
Wait. So are we gonna interpret the question to mean who is most likely to change the world, like in the future, or like the character as is?
I don't know.
I think in the future.
I think in the future.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I think Ash. I mean, like he has like a million all the Pokemon. Like you can do so much with all the Pokemon.
Yes.
And
That
you
is
have
true.
like all that power. And it's like you can change the world for better or worse with the Pokemon. Presumably, he would change it for the better, knowing Ash.
Oh, he like fucked up Team Rocket like every time they
exactly.
showed up.
And like they're a bunch of assholes, so they deserve it.
James and Jesse weren't assholes.
The what's his
To
name?
protect the world from devastation, to unite all people within our nation.
What was the name of the cat Pokemon?
Oh, Meowth, that's right.
Yeah.
Apparently, I read somewhere that Meowth, he actually can't use any like Pokemon moves because he
Yeah.
could talk.
Yeah, it's like darn.
Yeah, man, the English language or power.
Do you think he has to pay taxes?
I don't know. He was the only one with any brain cells in Team Rocket, though.
Meowth?
Meowth, like little cat that they had.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what? Let's give it to Ash. He's
Let's
like
give it to Ash.
Thank you.
He is the
Thank
Make-A-Wish dying cancer patient. So we gotta
We have to give
let him have this. Let him have his moment.
Exactly.
Yeah, I mean-
man.
Yeah.
Thank you, man.
What would he change in the world?
He would make it better
How?
by using the Pokemon.
By
to
becoming
his
the very
advantage.
best, like no one ever was.
But
Exactly.
he did that. Nothing changed.
Did he really?
But then-
yeah, he
I
did.
never finished
He
the
can-
show. Like, does he
Oh,
actually
well, I
end
didn't
up?
finish.
He can
I didn't
use the
finish the show either, but I
Pokemon
like know he
to
won.
help children.
Help children
Yes.
who have cancer.
Who have issues of sorts.
Yes,
Yeah.
and they go on missions together.
Yeah.
He founded the Make-A-Wish Foundation. That's what he did.
Yeah, exactly.
And he just gives people Pokemon.
Ash Ketchum. Yeah, it's right there on their website.
Yeah. You know, I've fully thought about watching all the Pokemon, and then I looked up, it was like 1,700 episodes or something stupid like that. It's way more than One Piece.
1,700 episodes. Really? Wow. That's
I don't remember. I know it's more than 200 episodes than One Piece has.
Darn, that's wild.
That is pretty wild. All right.
Cool.
Next up, most likely to show up late with Starbucks. Already know who I want to give this one
Such
to.
a why is that a superlative?
I don't know. It was in my high school yearbook.
It was.
I think so. Yeah.
Was that what you were?
No, I was not in my superlatives. I was not nearly popular enough for that.
Most likely to show up late with Starbucks. So are we assuming in this situation, like, are they late because they went and got Starbucks, or like knowing they were gonna be late, they went and got Starbucks so they could like redeem themselves?
It doesn't fucking matter.
I feel
I
like
don't know, man.
I interpret this as like that one kid who just like doesn't do his schoolwork
Yeah.
and shows up late to everything.
I want to give this one to Freerin, because she has difficulty understanding the concept of time.
No, because if they show up late, but with Starbucks, if the Starbucks is in an attempt to redeem themselves, that shows like a level of thoughtfulness.
Yeah, but is the Starbucks for them or for like the teachers?
Oh, so they're getting it for themselves.
They're getting it for themselves.
Oh, I assumed they meant because Starbucks, like they weren't getting it for the whole class, or
No,
for themselves.
for themselves.
so just for themselves.
Just for themselves.
Yeah.
Okay.
I still want to give this to.
And this person looks like someone who'd be at Starbucks too. I don't know why.
Yeah.
This person gives off that vibe.
She gives off.
She's 1,000 years old.
She's old.
Oh yeah, definitely Starbucks.
Yeah. girl needs her caffeine to get through the day.
What about her? Like, what about her appearance? Like, makes you think she's?
Read the fourth thing that I put.
She has much difficulty understanding how time passes for humans, which causes her to have difficulty connecting to her comrades. What does that have to do with coffee?
It has to do with her
Being late.
being late.
Oh, has difficulty understanding how time.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Okay,
I'm with Paige on this one, bro.
Yeah. She doesn't like being called old though.
Really?
I wouldn't call her old. She's kind of scary.
What do you call her? Young?
I would not bring up age
At all.
It's kind of like when you're like happy birthday mom and you're like, do I ask how old she is now because I don't remember.
That's funny.
All right, let's say free run.
Freerin?
Free-run.
Cool.
Who would you say?
Who would I
I don't
say?
think he had a strong
I was focused
opinion.
more on the Starbucks portion.
Oh yeah, you kept asking questions about is it for everyone?
Whose head looks the most like a Starbucks cup? that's how
So
we
you're
answer.
assuming-
I would go with Itadori because his head looks like one of those strawberry cream frappuccinos.
That's funny.
Yeah.
That's funny.
I forget who we haven't picked yet.
I have them all written down
Yeah.
over here.
I feel like Tanjiro. Did we already pick Chenjiro?
No.
Tenjiro? Because he's like carrying the fucking crate thing. So
that's his sister. He full on has his sister in the crate.
Okay, but he could fit his sister and a frap.
I guess he could.
So he'll show up late with his sister and and an Americano.
Damn.
I don't think Tanjiro's drinking an Americano. Pre-Ren is more of the
Does
type to
not-
drink an Americano.
Yeah, I agree, definitely.
Oh, okay. So we're going with free run.
Yeah.
All right.
I'm sorry, but your Tanjiro argument is not.
It's fine.
It was not strong. Okay, let me just. I always mess up how to spell free run. Got it. All right. This is where we're gonna get into some hard stuff because we got two left. We have two left.
All right.
Okay.
All right. Next up, we have most intellectual.
We have way more characters than we had superlatives.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, I did that on purpose.
Smart.
Thank you. I should get most intellectual. Page Falk. This is where we run into problems because I would have given most intellectual to Light Yagami.
I feel like he would be like trying to be the most intellectual, but he's like, the kid's like 7. Is he 17 or is he 23?
He's 17 and then there's a time skip and then he's 23.
Hmm.
But like he's really smart. He got like the top score on like all the tests in the school. And he's also like he's really good at making plans and problem solving and being a bitch. I hate Light Yagami. I'm watching Death Note right now. I hate that bitch.
What did we give him again? Drama King?
We gave him Drama King.
Drama
Yes.
King, yeah, okay.
Yes. I don't know who I would give.
I will give this to Naruto.
Naruto.
Bro, it literally says that he's not that smart.
Where does it say he's not smart?
He is-
It says he is slow to grasp concepts because he is taking his time to build a deeper understanding of what is being taught,
No.
thereby making
It's
him the
because-
most intellectual.
It's because he doesn't understand it.
Yeah, exactly.
Because he is trying to.
Oh, actually, the one I would want to give this to is Emma.
That's
from
what
the
I was
Potion.
actually thinking of too.
Yeah,
How old is she? Like 6?
she's 11.
11. Why is she the most intellectual out of these?
She's a very quick learner, and in the anime, she always gets like top scores on her tests.
Okay, yes, but she's an orphan.
What does that have to do with
If
intelligence?
she's so smart, why couldn't she save her parents?
That's not how this works.
I cannot tell you that.
Yeah, sorry, go ahead.
I cannot tell you that, as that is a major spoiler for the show.
Oh, so they do come back eventually.
I will neither confirm nor deny said allegations of Emma's parents.
I am willing to let Emma slide only if you confirm the allegations.
Ooh.
If I spoiler warning for the Promised Neverland, her parents are most likely dead. No, they're 100% dead. I'm sorry.
And their intellectual daughter has the capabilities to bring them back.
No, not even in the slightest. They were eaten.
Oh, okay.
But you're a man of your word, right? So
So-
And my word, of course.
Yes.
It's got to be
3-0.
for giving the most intellectual to the 11-year-old.
Yes.
If we didn't give Drama King to Light Yagami, I'm 100% sure to go to Light Yagami. All right, final. Most likely to become president.
Ooh.
My vote's going to Denji from Chainsaw Man. That man has his priorities straight.
His goal in life is to have a normal life, aka plus touch boobs.
Yes.
Sounds like a president.
Sounds like a president to me.
Sounds like our current and
Man
former
can
president.
turn into 3 chainsaws. What more could you want from a guy?
What was the name of that the scandal with Clinton?
with like Jeffrey Epstein.
No, with
not
like a
Jeffrey Epstein.
huh?
Lewinsky?
Lewinsky, yeah.
Oh, yeah,
He
and
definitely have one of those in
Yeah.
the papers.
Yeah,
You gotta have like an allegation
an
somewhere.
allegation.
You gotta have. I think that's like a prerequisite to becoming a leader of our country. Like you need
Well,
to
he
have.
he was raised by the Yakuza,
Yeah.
so I guess that's his. And then he had a dog that was a chainsaw, and now he is a chainsaw.
He dresses very presidentially. I must
Yeah,
say.
that's his work uniform. I don't think he has any other clothing.
Well, hey, there you go.
So is it like Wolverine claws? The chainsaws just come out, or
He has a ripcord on his chest that he pulls, and then the chainsaws just like burst out of his body, and there's blood everywhere and shit.
Interesting.
He's terrifying looking when he's in his Chainsaw Man form.
Yeah, you don't say.
You don't say. He's crazy. I would vote for Denji for president.
Yeah, I second that.
Second that.
I third that.
The third that.
Yeah.
All right. Denji. He has also pretty bad taste in women, but you know.
Hey,
Bad taste in women. He's 16.
He is 16. Bad taste in women, as in groomers.
Oh, he's okay.
Yeah,
Gone.
he's not exactly the brightest tool in the shed. Alrighty, so let's go through our.
Yes.
So, oh hello. For best hair, we had the one and only Goku.
Yeah.
You still wanted it to be Saitama.
You know what? I thought there was gonna be more categories. I thought Saitama would come back eventually. I should have just went back and went Saitama for every single category. I wanted Saitama for something, man.
For best glow up,
For best glow up, I don't think he
didn't
stays the
have
same age
yeah.
the entire.
I feel like he'd be vice president.
vice president,
Yeah.
president Saitama.
Yeah, I think so.
I would have vice president Saitama, even though I know nothing about him. Just based purely on the memes.
Yo, you know how many wars he could prevent because he's so powerful.
You do one punch.
Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, exactly.
We have chainsaw, the literal chainsaws for president, and then
like one of the most powerful beings.
yeah, one of the most powerful beings in the universe. I don't know how One Punch Man works.
Yeah, probably.
Probably. All right, next we have drama king / queen, Light Yagami. That boy is a conniving little bitch, and I hate him. I hate him.
You also wanted to give him most intellectual though.
Just because he's smart doesn't mean that he's a likable person.
Or vice versa.
Well, he would be smart enough to manipulate you into thinking that he's a nice person.
Would he?
I mean, you okay.
I already know. I watched the show. I know about him. All right, most likely to become TikTok famous, we have the lovely, what's her name?
From Sailor
It's
Moon.
something with an I, right?
Usagi Tsukino, or just Sailor Moon. Look at her. I love her hair. It's kind of like the I love her. I love her hair. I have never watched Sailor Moon before, but like, she's just great.
Remind me how old she is again.
16?
16.
Shut up, Jack. All right, next we have best smile going to the wonderful Itadori Yuji.
No brainer.
No brainer.
That one should have gone to Saitama actually.
Does he ever smile?
Like once in a blue moon.
Yeah. Itadori's great.
Yeah.
Jujutsu Kaisen's so good. I fucking love that show. It's like my current obsession right now.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Cool. That's a good and solid choice then.
Solid choice, yeah. I would have also I would have said the runner up is definitely Tanjiro.
It's not bad.
Not bad,
Oh,
not bad. Yes. Next up we had best dressed went to Jotaro Kujo. Drippy as hell, but also is kind of sus.
Kinda. I don't know about kinda. More than kinda.
More than kinda. He's I don't know anything about him. Just saying.
You don't want, as Jack said, you don't want him sitting next to you in math class.
Yeah.
He would win that superlative like if there was a class left to vote for him.
Oh my god. All right, then best glow up. We have Izuku Midoriya. Bro went from what did you say he went from? He went from like
he went from this like uptight schoolboy fucking hall monitor to
hall monitor
to this Jawa Star Wars
Jawas.
drippy hype beast.
Hell yeah.
He's a beast. Next class clown, we went with Luffy
For obvious reasons.
Yep.
Bros, the show sounds like an episode of Looney Tune though.
The show? Like
The
what,
show.
One Piece?
Yeah.
It sounds like an episode of Looney Tunes.
Yeah, with all like the sound effects and shit.
One Piece. No, it's not ringing any Looney Tunes bells.
I don't know. I've just seen like short clips, and it's just like all the sound effects you hear in Looney Tunes are in that show.
Really?
Yeah.
Huh. The more you know, right?
The more you know.
It's crazy.
Next up, we have most likely to change the world. We have the founder of Make-A-Wish himself, Ash Ketchum.
That's right. That's right.
That's right. Pikachu's his vice president. I would vote for Pikachu for president.
Should have wished for a cure to cancer.
Oh my god. All right, most likely to show up late with Starbucks went to Free Ren. I've only watched like 2 episodes.
You're ignoring the other half of the premise. You're only picking who's most likely to show up late.
With Starbucks.
With Starbucks. Dude, this person definitely looks like she'd show up with Starbucks.
She looks like she drinks Starbucks though.
Yeah, 100%.
She's 1,000 years old. She clearly doesn't need sleep.
She clearly does.
She does.
Yeah, sleep is vital.
Sleep is also
long
like
life.
a great pastime.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, you know, you gotta have that. She looks like she drinks like just like a plain latte with like
Her
almond
goal
milk.
is to reach the resting place of souls. Why would she want to increase her energy? And
It's too late for that now. We already voted for her.
Yeah.
all right.
Well, I mean, you gotta have energy to get there.
Exactly.
Okay.
Yeah. Who are you gonna vote for again?
I was gonna vote for the guy who carried his sister in the fucking crate.
Oh yeah. That's because she can't go out in the sun.
But I was thinking he looks like a DoorDash.
He looks like a DoorDash like delivery person.
He looks like a DoorDash delivery person.
Yeah.
Imagine fucking the third picture rolling up on your doorstep, like blood dripping down his face. Like, here's your order.
You only gave me a 10% tip.
You only gave me a 10% tip. I'm gonna sword you, bitch. Okay, next up. Most intellectual. We gave that one to Emma.
Yeah.
Wait, remind me again the rationale behind the Emma pick.
Cause she gets all the like super high test scores and she's a really quick learner.
Okay, but she's 11.
Who are you gonna give it to?
I was gonna give it to Saitama.
Saitama. Oh my god.
No, I remember. I was gonna give it to Naruto. Remember?
Yeah, but we just went over that
Naruto's-
he's not exactly the brightest tool.
Okay, and I think it's insensitive of you to disparage the differently abled.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
Wait, so literally I remember because I said I was gonna give you the Emma pick on the condition that you confirmed that her parents are not dead.
No, I had to confirm what happened to her parents, and honest to God, I don't know, and they're dead. That's all we know. All the orphans at the orphanage don't have parents. Well, duh, they were fucking orphans.
What?
Oh, well, she's an orphan, so like, duh, her parents are dead.
Well, what if she was like adopted? So her biological parents are alive, but her adopted parents died.
No.
Does that count?
That's-
No.
Or like, what if you're a step orphan?
Damn, you're really making us think things. But
No,
no,
she's.
it's Emma.
There's like, they're all very dead.
All very dead.
All very dead. Because
They gotta raise the standards for these orphanages, you know? I gotta do a background check, something. Make sure that they're actually, who they.
Yeah.
You're driving me nuts because I know what happens in the anime, and you're like, I'm like, you're like saying all this stuff.
Like they just let anybody into orphanages nowadays. Like, are you sure they're both dead? Are you sure? Do you have the certificate to prove?
Do you want me to tell you? Major spoilers. Major spoilers for The Promised Neverland. Insane spoilers. They're being raised like as cattle.
Oh.
Yeah.
Emma is?
Emma is.
Cows are
She's smart. She can figure it out.
Yeah, she did figure it out.
Yeah.
That's not a spoiler, I hope.
She broke.
That
through
is a
the-
spoiler.
She broke through the system.
She discovered that they were being raised by cattle, like for demons, and so she decided she needed to escape. 'Cause duh.
Mm.
Yeah. So
Smart.
I concur with the Emma pick.
Yeah, there
Yeah.
you go.
Yeah.
And then for president of the entire world, we have I want to touch boob Denji.
Yeah.
Chainsaw Man.
The only correct answer.
The only correct answer. He's crazy.
That's what you need in a president.
Yeah, he's crazy. He's not afraid to go the extra mile.
Yeah. Exactly. You know how many lives can be saved with a crazy president?
Yeah. He doesn't care about human life.
So his entire thing is just he becomes a chainsaw.
Yeah,
He becomes 3 chainsaws.
he becomes
actually.
3
So does he get like anything else to come with that? Like, does he get super agility, speed, strength?
He's basically immortal.
He's okay. So that's the superpower, not the chainsaws. The immortality.
Well, I mean, as long as
He should be immortal, man.
well, I mean, I don't know. He's like part devil or something. I don't know.
Anyway, he would be a great president.
I
Yeah,
would
he'd
vote
have
for
my vote.
He would
He has my
definitely
vote.
have all of his sexual desires fulfilled in that position.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Denji.
What party do you think he would run under?
His none.
Independent.
Independent. He's not running under any party. And then
The
who
Whig
was
party.
who was the vice president? Saitama. Saitama's our
Yeah,
vice president.
yeah,
With
exactly.
Vice President Saitama.
Yeah.
Ain't nobody's touching Earth anymore. That's how it goes.
Hmm.
Denji seems like the kind of guy who would bring back the Whig party.
The anti-federalists.
Hey, Denji's the type of guy to make the drinking age 18.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, he still wouldn't be able to drink. He's 16.
Drinking age is 16.
Rules for thee, not for me.
Yeah.
And isn't like you have to be at least 25 years of age to run for office?
35.
It's like
35.
Yeah.
In America.
It's 35.
Denji's Japanese.
Yeah.
So, I don't know how old you have to be in Japan.
I wish I knew.
Yeah. All right. So, that's our superlative list. So,
Yep.
are you guys happy with our list?
Very much so. Yes.
You know, I sort of felt shunned during the discussions. I felt marginalized, maybe.
I'm just saying, you trying to give Saitama best hair is like...
He's subverting the genre.
He's rebelling against the system.
rebelling against the system.
My boy Saitama.
Yeah.
He didn't win any of them.
At least give him the smile.
He didn't win any of them.
Yeah,
He didn't.
That's
No.
right.
He didn't, and I'm
He was close,
I'm
though.
upset
He was
about that.
close.
He was close, yeah.
Honorable mention.
Honorable. He is the vice president.
Exactly.
Yes.
hmm.
All right. So is there anything you guys want to plug? Any clubs?
Yeah, I want to give a huge shout out to my mom. Hi, Mom. I know you're very proud of me for being on this podcast and not doing my schoolwork. Yeah, that's all. That's the only plug I have.
All
You should join the Purdue Stand-Up Comedy Club.
Yeah.
If you wanna
Oh,
be-
and that too. That too.
If you want to spit comedy gold every other sentence like we do,
Yeah.
you'll do amazing in the Purdue Stand-Up Comedy Club.
Yes.
Just join.
Yeah. Or at
Your
least
life-
come watch.
Yes.
We have shows every Friday. Follow the Purdue Stand Up Comedy Club at Purdue Suck. That is Purdue SUCC on Instagram. Best acronym on campus. We may all be a part of the club. We're slowly taking it.
Also, work at the dining courts.
Oh yes, work at the dining courts, please.
Please.
I need to eat.
Por favor.
All right, so thank you for watching, and we'll tune in next time when we do something else. That was the Boiler Room. Yeah.
Yeah.
Bye.
Thank you.